Hitman Doug, Uranium 262, hello. A little different here. Johnny MIA tonight. Had some stuff going on, so I'm going to try to do my best Johnny impression, which I can tell you right now is not going to be as good. But we'll get things started here. I got about 5 more minutes, people getting in the server. Going to be a good one tonight here. Going to do Cocaine Valley. Dirty Gamer, what's up, bitches? See if I can get all these teams here situated, everyone on the right side. Let's see what we can get together. Johnny wishing me luck here. I'm going to need that. Alright. Let's see here if I can get all the clans situated. Let's see who we got here tonight playing.
Say that it feels right.
Thank you for the follow, Hitman Doug. Let's try to get the teams. So let's see, people are joining the right ones. Let's get things situated. Gonna have FFO, Squad Ops, the Art of Warfare, Armed and Ready, Tactically Adequate, SigTac, Swift Knights, and Ragnarok tonight. Let's see if we can get them all on the right teams here. Do a little message, do a little thing, do a little this, little that. Get Squad Ops, get Tau, get AR, and they're gonna verse Tactically Adequate, SigTac, Swift Knights, and Ragnarok. Filling up pretty fast here. Got 50 people in. A couple more minutes. Top of the hour, guys. Gonna get things started. Oh, man. This Kudu guy. I don't know about him. Do not know about him. We're gonna take this tag off. Otherwise, it's gonna look confusing. Doesn't look as official. We're gonna... Sweet! You're awesome! Thanks, man. We're gonna see what we can do here tonight. Oh, man, I'm not Johnny level, though. Not Johnny level. Not Johnny level. Guy's in a league of his own. Took me like half hour just to set up the stream here, and I had to like triple, quadruple check it all. I don't want to mess anything up. And I'm a scoreboard checker, so I'm one of those guys that's pulling this up every 5 seconds, looking at it. I'll try not to do that as much, as I want to keep you guys getting in the action. Oh my god, this Kudu guy. Oh man, it's like rookie hour here, guys. Rookie hour. Gonna get things rolling. What are we sitting at now here? Getting a little bit full. We're almost to 60 here. Looks like we need to get some more. FFO needs to get in. Rest of Ragnarok, and we're sitting pretty. Should be a good one tonight here, though. This is NAS North American Squad, week 23. So getting down to nitty gritty here. Almost got to 25 coming up. That's going to be a big one here. All the talk, though, right now we have E3 going on. So I know Microsoft just had their expo where they showed off a lot of goodies. So I'm really interested in a lot of those cross-play games coming to PC, coming to Xbox One. Good things come when we merge communities here, so it's exciting to see where that's going. But I love E3 week. It's craziness. Everyone goes all out. See developers talking about their games. It's kind of what we get. It's kind of what we get here in this community. You get a lot of the admins, developers, and stuff like that working together. Things just work out very well. So interested to see where the rest of this E3 week goes. Sitting at about 63. We're getting pretty cool here, guys. And that's a boom. Johnny already saying he's watching his kids and cheering on Hanek. Yeah, I'm going to need that tonight, man. I'm going to need that tonight. If only I could have some cool little gadgets and gadgets to get some music and stuff like he does. I mean, I'm just going to do the best I can here. But I'm not going to have all the little crazy songs and stuff ready to go. Oh, and I got a brownie for my wife. This is clutch. Fucking brownie for the stream. I feel like Johnny's doing that thing where you're a parent, you chuck your kid in the water, and you're like, swim, damn it. And you're hoping he swims. It's kind of what I feel like Johnny's doing to me right now. He's kind of like, yeah, see what Hanek does. Oh, look at this, we got a little pick going on. This is cute. This is adorable. Look at this. This is special, guys. This is one for the memory books. Guys joining here, and we'll get the map switched and we'll get underway. NAS23 coming at you live. Rest FFO, we got about 7 on them. They're pretty much good to go. Oh, I guess I need to see if Barton's on. I can do a Barton cam. I just don't got any cool music. Oh, no Barton. Oh, I'm off the hook. Off the hook. Off the hook. Guys waiting to get in here, and we should be good, everyone. We'll get things going here once they get in. Gobbled Goozer saying, let's go Art of Warfare, boys. Yeah, it's kind of nice. Art of Warfare joined, I want to say about 3-4 weeks ago now, and they've been, I think, pretty much in every one of them. They might have had 1 week they missed, but other than that, they've been right in the thick of it the entire time. So it's good to get these clans going, especially seeing more streamers and stuff on the squad community. It's good that we can see more and more clans getting out there, getting their names up, seeing these type of events happen. That's what we wanted. That's the whole reason we started this thing, was to get people going. Last couple. Next time I see a couple people join here, we'll switch it up. Man, I should have had some cool story, Johnny, about why you left me, and we're fighting, and you took the kids, and you left. Then it would have been just enjoyable, you know? Everyone could have had this whole story. Johnny and Hainig, divorce confirmed. He's talking to me, and he's talking to that girl. And he had kids, and he never told me he had these kids. He's living a whole nother life. I got some rubber banding here, trying to figure out what that is. Yeah, I'm not sure why the server's spiking tonight, but I blame E3. It's got to be E3. I blame it. We'll try to get people back in for AR. I think FFO finally. Yep, about everyone but one. We should be as close as we can get. Oh my gosh. Oh man. These characters. Alright, let's get this thing going. Man, I'm all flustered. I can't even type right now. I don't even know what map we're doing. It's just getting scary. Alright, getting things switched up here. Sheep Slayer, I can smell the gunpowder. There's gonna be a lot of gunpowder. Kokan is intense battles, wide open fields. It'll be pretty crazy here. I think we got definitely some good teams on both sides here to get things going. Should be pretty good. Should be a good one. Johnny's saying he's the love of my life. He's the love of my life! Alright guys, let's see, we're on the US. Let's make sure they're all joining. We'll get into squad lead chat. We'll do a fancy little name.
Alright, I'm going to take an open top up to market. I'll see if I can cut off some of their techies on the way. I'm just going to use a rally, do some pressure there. Shit goes wrong, we'll fall back to Tempest or Village wherever needed.
I guess that leaves the log or the transport truck for Swift.
Yeah, because we're just going to grab that Logi.
Yeah, I think everyone else can be spawning forward, so they use the hab, so we'll just take the transport then.
Alright, real quick.
I don't think we need the fire support.
Real quick, what was the game plan again? On this side, I wasn't here because they
Do not use rallies. No rally.
So we can see here, I'm just trying not to
Wait, is that serious?
get over top of this in-game chat, but
Yeah,
Should get a full squad on Nexus, full squad on Village, and then the third squad flexing either way, because they're going to rush one of those two. And then once those first three points are secure, so we all assault Tempest. Get our first radio set up on Village.
Yeah, so, good.
And getting things live here. I'm not sure if you heard that, but it looks like they're going to try to get a full squad over the Nexus. They're then going to try to get a full squad on Village and kind of have a floating squad because there's always the quick rush out of Insurgent Main. They can pretty much get right to Nexus just off to the northeast of Nexus before the U.S. gets there, so it's going to become a quick moving map here. We're going to have to see who can move the fastest. I'm not sure if I have the vehicle. We're going to have to just roll with it. Oh well, we're going to roll with it. Looks like tactically adequate, and the Swift Knights moving up to the north here. They split off beautifully. A nice little formation. TA flowing off, dropping off one. Looks like Bad Wolf 1 heading for the first cap. But Swift Knights, they're going to be on the defense, and we can already see the old boys from FFO doing what they do. Hitting it hard and fast. Coming in, looks like they do have the Logi. So they're coming in, they're just going to fly right in here, get a rally off, get a radio down, try to build that as fast as possible. Wow, look, there it is. The radio's already down, things down. Putting the hab down as soon as they can. Swift Knights, though, pushing out because they know that this is going to be coming. So the Swift Knights trying to move around. They do call contacts as they hear the rest of FFO
Do you need help?
coming in with that Dishka mounted technical. Swordstain. Oh man, Swordstain got down, but got ran over and was down slightly. And I think Chuckers thought he was dead, but he is not. He's up. He's bandaging. Biggs, though, is still up, takes him down. A beautiful little push there. Swordstain kind of playing the luck there, getting ran over by Toki. So now FFO has that hab up, and they are holding that
I'm sitting in my home.
takeover here at the second point, right on Nexus.
Okay, no hab here. We're good.
First stand officially captured, and there goes Stonebends. The first 2 points are captured. FFO, though, looks like they got Bill Nye swarming in here. They took out about 3 guys from Swift Knights. Just kind of hiding in these buildings. They have the numbers now. Murdoch taking down Spooky. Bill Nye coming in right behind Simple Jack, takes him down. Trying to push in around now. There's only a couple Swift Knights it looks left. Bad Wolf 1 was still at the first point, has not pushed up to the rest of the flag here at Nexus, which FFO now controls, and a grenade launcher from Bad Wolf 1 just misses, but Toki has no idea where that came from. Oh, they're taken down. Looks like we have some more combat. Little Bear
We're good at Village so far. No
doing what he does beautifully, sitting back in these Humvees, these 50 cals, and these Crows are designed with that optics, that 20 times optics. They can sit there and just pick apart anything at a distance, and there goes another shot. B goes down from FFO. So now they're just trying to clean them out one by one until they can get some backup up there. Only a couple guys, Bad Wolf 1 and Murdoch.
If you need to, I got a
We're going to
driver, head
swing
back
up,
to the
though,
lodge,
here
take
and see
care of
what's
somebody.
going on at the other cap points. Over at Village, no push, but Sigtac and Ragnarok has a hab down. They're able to push up north, and Tactically Adequate sitting at the neutral flag right inside here at Tempest Estate, just shooting from a distance. Armed and ready squad ops to the north, and it looks like who's way back here. We got some Art of Warfare doing the back cap, so a pretty clean game minus the FFO push. You can tell that they're kind of just complacent, just getting their points. Sigtac did have a couple guys. Looks like they did a small push up here, which got taken out pretty fast. So they might have done a small squad man rush, but with all of the squad ops here, not a lot happening for them. Tactically Adequate, able to dig in, though, at the neutral flag. That could be the game changer. It's all going to come down to FFO able to hold on here
I'm putting my whole squad en route to Nexus.
at Nexus.
I'm following.
Pure Paradise asking squad ops on the U.S. No,
I'm
they are
falling back to
currently on the militia side here with FFO, Art of Warfare, and Armed and Ready. So FFO still doing a good job here. They do have, I believe, that hab. Yep, they do have the hab still right behind the wall here. So they do have the spawns. So the U.S. is definitely going to have to bring back some troops to try to help out here. And it looks like Tactically Adequate bringing in some more guys from the east. Sigtac moving around on foot. They're coming in. So they definitely are moving those bodies. The rest of Tactically Adequate looks like they had a small half of their squad is pretty much just hanging out in Tempest Estate right now. And this is where the Insurgents militia can really push in here because there's about 5 guys in that entire militia army right now moving in.
I can get us a map next.
Johnny asking Swift Knights no rally. I think they did, but the fact that FFO pushed in so fast, they pushed right in on top of the Swift Knights. I don't think they had a chance to even spawn there because they were able to take that out. Some remnants of that Swift Knight army that was lingering. But you can see Swift Knights now pushing in. Pushing into the first flag. Looks like Toki. I'm not sure what he's doing way back here. He might just be on guard detail. Just trying to call out any enemy vehicles. Oh, he must have put an IED because he is a scout class.
We got Hab and Bob over here on Nexus. Is right in front
Trying
of
to see
me.
if I can spot it for you guys, but I'm not sure where he put it. But Toki, that's a beautiful job getting it right outside their main. So if we hear a big boom, we know where that one's coming from. Swift Knights here. Look at FFO doing what they do, being aggressive. But the problem with being aggressive is they push south. But you got an entire 2 squads pushing in from the north and from the east. And it looks like they did find the Hab, tactically adequate, and SigTac digging that up right now. So FFO is going to be all alone out here. Insurgents officially capturing market. For right now, I got that weird bug where I can't see the other team's tickets, so we're at 450 right now for the U.S. It's got to be a little less for the militia. Oh, no. That's Little Bear and his Crow Humvee. We just checked on him earlier, and here he is again, already backing up his boys. Doing what he does beautifully. Takes down Sword. Boom goes that vehicle.
That it feels right.
Rabbit Gamer, thanks for the follow. Oh, shot B goes down. Little Bear just doing work inside of that thing. What is he sitting at?
Is that Bob?
He's got to be doing pretty good with kills already. I'm sure he's pretty close to double digits. So that Hab, they did not dig it all the way up. It's still dug up enough that they can't spawn there. But right now, they cannot spawn. It's down to, looks like, 2 FFO guys, Kudu and Spooky. Kudu goes down. 1 FFO remains. The lone gunman. Oh, and he's a marksman, too. This isn't going to be good.
Are you guys going to put a fob down near first stand Nexus somewhere?
Trying to see what we got going on the map real quick. Looks like Village still has that Hab. A couple guys still in Tempest Estate for the U.S. Spooky.
Say that it feels right.
Spooky just trying to stay alive right now. Shaun of the Dead pushing him kind of right behind his tracks here. Just doing a nice little hunt, smelling him. Spooky just trying to, he's got the pistol out now. Now you know he's serious. Oh no, this might be bad timing on Spooky. Oh, he just jumps over, but he saw him. Little cat and mouse game we got going on here. This might be the most intense action we got here. Is trying to see how long he can survive. Oh no, looks like number 10 Big saw him. Now they got 2 guys, and here he goes. Spooky's down. That is the last of the Nexus push for FFO. Oh, Bill Nye here still up, so I'm not sure where he came in from. But I guess I was playing you guys. I was just messing with you guys. Bill Nye's still up. Now he's down. Now we can celebrate. Nexus down, militia down. Gonna swing back over.
Say that it feels right.
And oh man. A-Clan 111, thanks for the follow. Hope you're enjoying this. Swig's pushing in on Village. Not sure what he's gonna want to do there, but look at all this militia. You have that small remnant still of the U.S. trying to hold out as long as they can. They did their job, though, because they were able to get that second flag, finally getting Nexus. But all these militia guys are able to dig in, build, and get pushing up on this neutral flag. And they get this. The ticket bleed is in effect, so they're doing what they need to do. Looks like the Art of Warfare having a nice little bandage revive mummy party going on here. They got about 4 or 5 guys here stacked up. So they must have engaged something, but using those medics, that's what they want to do. Oh, Lacey's here. Lacey is in the building. Art of Warfare doing a beautiful job here, pushing up together, using their medics. That's beautiful. They're controlling this western side of Tempest Estate. They take a grenade here from Beer. Beer with another grenade. Ooh, another explosion right next to me.
Say that it feels right.
Beer just ran around. He's going to have to turn right around, though. Oh, he's bandaging. Does manage to get him. So Beer, kind of a one-man army here, trying to hold off anything he can. This entire side is all militia. Claffy up here to the north as well. So they're just kind of hiding out in these buildings, doing anything and everything they can to just kind of cause a little bit of chaos. Because right now the militia is all over this point. Claffy taking Bourbon Games down, a beautiful angle right outside that window. He's got about 5 guys in the direct vicinity of him, though. Demas pushing up behind him. Tedish takes a shot. Tedish goes down. Demas pushes in and finally gets Claffy here in the north. So Claffy going down. Looks like there is a couple more tactically adequate making the push. It's kind of just sporadic gunfire now. I'm going to try to do the best I can here to get you all this action, but it's just starting to get crazy. SigTac pushing in from the south. Swift Knights pushing in from the southeast. So it's all coming down to this point here. About 447 ticket-wise in the U.S., and now all the flags, everything is riding on Tempest Estate.
Yeah,
you're going to see a lot of action here.
At Tempest Estate.
Don't mean to keep getting on these tactically adequate guys, but they're on constantly in the battle here. Beer with his grenade launcher, ooh, a little too high. Speaking Axe gets out of it. Let's see if Beer can get him in the next shot. Oh, the guy pushes up right at a beautiful time. 1 second too late to save his teammate, but Beer going down.
Real hot on the west side.
Look at all of these bodies here. The U.S. is completely controlling the east and the south side of that Tempest Estate in the militia, right in on the flag, and they capture Tempest Estate. So they have Tempest Estate now. Now the problem, though, for the U.S. is you have to defend Village. You also have to defend. You have to aggressively push Tempest Estate. With the fields, they can really use those Crow Humvees, where Little Bear earlier was just using it beautifully at a distance. I'm trying to see if he's anywhere else to be found. I don't see him. Looks like we do have one militia force way out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, and that's FFO doing what they do.
I can get to myself.
Looks like they got a technical flying around.
Yeah, we got possible contact,
this could be their little flank. I know that bridge is usually Fob City. They put that under the bridge. It's a beautiful area to keep it. Let's see where they're going to try to push here to get behind. Oh, the nice flip, and he lands it. Nailed it! Sheep Slayer saying it's very hard capturing everything that's going on. Both Hank and Johnny do it very well. Thank you, sir. It is pretty hard, especially in these things, just due to the fact that there's so much going on when it's 40v40. So it looks like they dropped off a couple guys from FFO. There's Little Bear. I can see him off in the distance there. He's got to be in that Crow Humvee doing what I was just talking about, shooting from a distance. So FFO used their vehicle. Looks like they just crashed it for the heck of it. They kind of caused a little bit of chaos. That 4 tickets isn't going to cost him too bad, but Rocket coming in, Bill Nye throwing a nade over the wall. Nade getting no one, though. Kamizar over here trying to pick him off in the field. It's kind of the one chance he could get some of these FFO guys. I think he did manage to get Kudu. They got the rally down, probably in the middle of that field. And that's one of the things that's so hard about this map is there's so much of it, foliage. You can hide those rallies and fobs directly in it, and to get to it is a trek. Kamizar getting shot. FFO guy down. Touchy Main pushing up. Oh, was watching the big screen, Johnny? I'm going to have to keep it PG. You can hear that radio. Maybe you can't hear the radio. There's a radio just on the other side of this wall from Tucci for the U.S. And Ragnarok. Godzilla! With a kill on Tucci Main. Bill Nye taking down Korakt. Ooh, they were digging inside some mortars here. Bill Nye doing what he does, getting right behind him, slowly doing work. I think Ragnarok has no idea what's going on here. They got guys to the south, FFO pushing in from the west and the east. They're down to 3 guys now, so Ragnarok trying to hold on. They're the sole defense right now. Everyone else for the U.S. is pushing on Tempest.
We're fine. We're holding it so far.
Okay, if you're 100%.
Ragnarok saying they're good to go, and wow, look at this. The U.S., the drastic change of events. I'm sorry we missed this, but the U.S. has completely controlled Tempest Estate. Squad Ops is up here to the northwest trying to push in, but tactically adequate Swift Knights just controlling this thing. Swift Knights and Tactically Adequate using those small little hill crests, these rocks, this tree line to just take out everything they can as they see these guys coming across the fields. And that's where their optics are a huge advantage for the U.S. in this match. The militia side has to stay on the points. They have to keep it close. And by losing Tempest Estate here, it's going to be hard for them. They got to get in close, keep those guns tight and full auto. And here come the mortars. I think it was Ops setting that up. So those mortars just a little off from where any enemies are, but I'll tell you, when those things are right next to you, they are loud and make your whole screen shake. Let's see if we can figure out. It might be Lish over here. Yes, it is Lish sitting on the mortars.
Negative. We're actually under pretty heavy
Having to do
assault.
some calculations, get those numbers down.
You want to fall back? Or we
Yeah,
we can do some.
Captain Myers saying the only way to win in squad is by brushing your teeth twice a day and saying, "Please and thank you. My name is Captain Myers, thank you." That is true, Captain Myers. That is true. Oh God, guys. Explosions are scaring Johnny's kids. Moving away from the explosions. Away from the explosion. Let's go back to FFO down here. U.S. officially capturing Tempest Estate, and that is a beautiful thing for the U.S. because FFO completely controlled Village here.
Ready, so,
Perfect timing because they would have lost this. You would have had a double neutral.
That's gonna go down.
So now the U.S. completely controls this map with 420 tickets.
Sounds good. Captain Myers, hello. Captain Myers.
So this could be dangerous, though, because the U.S., now that they control Tempest Estate, they can push Market, and the only thing standing in between Market for the U.S. is this hab that FFO just built, and they're starting to build there, so this might be beautiful timing for them, too, but they got to weather this storm long enough to get in here. 420 tickets. Bauman, only you would notice that. Only you would notice there's a 420 tickets. FFO doing a nice little spawn here. Armed and ready, coming in hot on him as well. So Swift Knights was all over that. They were to the north of Tempest Estate, and Swift Knights is now pushing in. Andrews, though, caught out in the open. Somehow escapes K-Man from Armed and Ready here. Here comes a grenade out.
Can you get that pop down?
See where that thing lands. It might be right on top of K-Man, and it is a beautiful nade by Andrews, taking him out. That was a beautiful nade over the wall. This is what he had to look at. And that's where it went, right into the lap of K-Man. Not a good thing. Andrews, though, still up. Some other Swift Knights, Chuckers sitting here, Biggs pushing out, Roosters in there as well, right in the thick of it. Changing some small gunfire here. Shot. There's just kind of keeping it close. That's what they want to do. Oh, Rooster pushing in. CMYK Matter clearing him out from the building. So this is where the advantage is on the insurgents, but they got to have those guns out. Biggs taking down Crims. It sounds like he's got that marksman kit. Yes, he does have that marksman kit pushing the city. That thing is beautiful that you can get close kills like that. And I'm hearing a big boom back here. Let's see what's going on with some of these FFO guys who are in Village. Looks like they might have lost. Yep, they did lose their vehicle. So they used their technical again just to kind of get in the flag. U.S. able to control the situation here. And, man, the U.S. is just rolling through this map right now. Tactically adequate, doing it again. They're pushing another fob that was over here for the militia sides. And now they're digging up this hab. So U.S. has just been systematic at the way they're moving through this map. Now sitting at 381 tickets. And they're pushing on over to neutral, moving to Market. So if they lose this hab, the only thing the Insurgents militia side has left is directly in the Market. It's going to be interesting to see if they start trying to get some more vehicles in the play. They haven't really been using them other than the move around the map, which is very useful because they are super fast, but they only use about 4 tickets if they're lost. So it's kind of a nice trade-off to be able to get around the map as fast as you can. Muff Bandit here pushing up on 2 Swift Knights. Oh, both they go. A medic was trying to heal him up. So a beautiful push by Muff Bandit. Biff Tannen falling back, just trying to survive through that wheat field.
We got the hab going up at 10.
So this is not good.
Up to the west side of Market.
The militia here losing almost everything they had on this map. See if Tucci, what he's doing over here. See if he's got anything. I think he's just a one-man army over here. Looks like he has that. Is that the G3? Yeah, just rolling around the G3. Not sure where he's off to, but sometimes you just gotta do your thing. Gotta poop, you gotta poop. Militia, though, oh man, wow. All of militia sitting around here inside of market. Apparently I didn't have my cap points on, but market is literally just this building. As big as this cap point is, and you can see militia spread out everywhere. This is all that matters right here, guys. Right in the heart of the city. And Bad Wolf 1, he's made himself a little camping room. He's a little hurt. He's a little tired. But he's pissed off. Hell hath no fury like a swift knight scorned. Bad Wolf 1, just trying to survive in there. He does have a, I think he had a grenade launcher. Yes, he does have the grenade launcher, but probably not much ammo this late in the game. Let's see what he does here. He hears some bandaging. Oh, and he does not quite get it. That health kind of cost him there. So, U.S. completely pushed out of market now, but they do still control the map. Looks like some tactically adequate moving
Hey, let
in.
me try one push on market. I want to drive a truck up on the north side of them, see if I can get behind.
Roger.
Tease. What tease am I saying? Tactically adequate? Tactically adequate. Tactically adequate. Woot pushing up. Biff Tannen, alternate 95. Biff Tannen. Oh, Woot takes a rocket. Just missed him in the face, though. He's not going to see Biff Tannen right in front of him, though. And down he goes. The rest of tactically adequate is across this field. This is where if you had optics as the Insurgents militia, it would be a game changer. But right now, as it stands,
Maybe northeast or
another explosion off to the north here.
That's bad, Mills.
Oh wow, tactically adequate looked like they parked a vehicle, and tactically adequate from that distance blew it up. Things are just not going their way right now for militia. They've lost almost every vehicle they've had in play. They've been forced back to their side of the middle of the map. And right now they haven't really been able to push out. You can see they're doing a small little push here to the southwest. They're trying to control this field. If they get around even more, they can kind of get almost control the entire east side of the map. Swift Knights is completely on defense. Looks like they have a lot of remnants of stuff. There's Sigtac on defense, Ragnarok on defense, some Swift Knights on defense. FFO, they might have gotten a fob down here. Let's see if we can find a radio. Stalking Mamba asking, can you respawn? Yes, you can. Let me see if I can find a spawn for you. I can show you kind of how these mechanics work. So what they do is they have a logistics vehicle. This will have items in the back that basically you drop off to one of these, a FOB, forward operating base. You place one of those down, and then you can build a HAB, which I don't think they have one yet. Might not have one yet. But when you build one of those, you can basically respawn, I believe after you die, about every 45 seconds, maybe 30 seconds on a HAB. There's also small little rallies, which are little backpacks that you can place down every 2 minutes. So those are the ways you can spawn in the map. You can always spawn at main in this map, which for the U.S. is down way in the southeast, and for the Insurgents is way in the northeast. So you can always spawn there, but this map is very big, very wide open. You're going to want to get these vehicles and have good spawns to be able to aggressively push. And you can see the aggressive pushing here by the militia forces pushing out to the southeast, trying to just control these fields, which right now they're doing a great job at. But the problem, though, is they're bleeding tickets. U.S. at 351 tickets. The Insurgents have to be sitting not too pretty after all these vehicles lost and getting these points capped. But the U.S. does have optics. They have the ACOGs. They have the red dot sights. So they are able to kind of get a little advantage. They get the longer range. Trying to see where these mortars are going to land. Might have just been a flyby, but Stalking Mamba saying, damn, I need to get this game. Do people actually play it realistically, or is it every man for himself and no teamwork? It's more or less, I'd say about 90% of this game, you're going to find people that play this game together. The communication is all there. The teamwork is there. There's one guy, True Panda in this case, who's a squad leader. You can see that radio coming off of him. They can actually communicate with each other, coordinate their attacks. You see on the map all these little red marks that they got all over the place, these helmets, this machine gun, this marker for a FOB. These are all things the squad leaders place down based off of contact and communication they have with their other squads and with their own squads. So everything they're putting down on the field, it's all teamwork oriented. There are things that can be good to be solo, especially when you're being aggressive on a point like this, because you want to be able to spread out from grenades. You can see Tactically Adequate here having beautiful spacing. The squad lead, they might be trying to get a rally down here. I can show you that spawn.
Due south. Due south.
But you'll get a lot of communication no matter where you go.
How many you got down there?
They're literally just following us around right now.
Yeah.
So let's see if I get this rally down.
Rally point, we can keep them guessing where we're gonna be, right?
Yeah. 60 seconds.
So they got 60 seconds on a rally. They can only place it, like I said, every 2 minutes. So we'll check back in with them in a little bit here. But you can see Kitty Wampus over here pushing in. You got Woot pushing in. SigTac here. So we got a lot of U.S. trying to push here, but the militia spread very thin. I'm surprised here. They're just like the Art of Warfare. You got FFO Ruckus Nuts down here. They pushed to the southeast. Kind of got cleared out, but FFO causing chaos, what they're doing. They're in this field. A couple dead bodies, a couple live bodies. They're all prone, trying to hide. Bad Wolf 1 coming over here with his red dot sight, trying to see if he can. He's got that grenade launcher, so if he sees any movement, that thing's going to blast him. Oh, and he's pushing them. This is not good for FFO. They're about to get right on top. Sword Stand goes down. But Spooky is able to get the jump on him. But oh no, he ran out of ammo. But Shot B beautifully trying to save his life, at least for a moment. But the problem though is I believe Sword was the only medic in the area.
Yeah, might as well.
Johnny Omaha saying, oh, there's a One Life event. Squad Ops. Yeah, Squad Ops.gg, they hold an event every Saturday night, Stalking Mamba. That is a One Life event. You die, you're done. So it's a very intense match to watch because you want to take every corner, check everything you can. Shot B, the lone digger right here for FFO, gets it up, but the problem though is look at all these guns just waiting. Murdoch, Mr. Watcher, Danny Daniels, all of them just sitting and waiting for bodies to start running out of here. Kudu taking fire. They need to start getting some smokes down, because they do not have the ACOGs or sights to be able to challenge the U.S. here. So this HAB, where it's effective to get bodies in the game, it might not be effective in the sense you can see all these guys rotating now for the U.S. Does not bode well for everyone who's about to spawn on this HAB in the middle of the field. FFO just trying to do what they can, though, to get bodies to spawn down here. And another rocket coming in from Great Destroyer.
Southeast is in the open field.
You can just hear Mills there calling out the HAB. It is marked on the map. You can see that marker right here with these machine guns. So Squad 2 pushing it. This is the thing, though. We call this honeypotting in the game. The honeypotting is they build this, and it kind of attracts the bees. And the bees in this point is all of these U.S. soldiers. It attracts all of their attention to try to push up on this. And this is where someone like Armed and Ready pushing in from the east can kind of flank in and help them out. Don't have really anyone else in the vicinity, so you can see some more bodies spawning back here, Ragnarok included, spawning back to help out. So FFO, even though they put this HAB in what I wouldn't call a great situation, it's kind of doing what they want. Armed and Ready needs to be able to move, though. You can see Chuckers already pushed up on it. Biscuit saying, tune in for the phone. What up, mate? What up, Biscuit, mate?
We're going to have mortars again here.
Chuckers just double tapping the body there, making sure he's dead. So clears out Sword again in there. So they're clearing that HAB, Armed and Ready. They control the east side. Let's get back up to Market, see what's going on up here.
Enemy radio down at Market.
Still doing a great job at holding them off in here. The Art of Warfare, holding off SigTac.
Another radio to the northeast somewhere.
See if we can send in Fire Siege here. Engaging Kazuka. Oh, and a little backflip on Fire Siege. Whoop!
If you got a good mortar targets, just mark it on the map and I'll hit them.
Oh, wow. Bourbon Games taking down W Shift. Or I'm sorry, taking down Jordog. Baloo here trying to get around, get that grenade launcher out, trying to get himself an angle. Oh, he just misses the window, and Bourbon Game's able to survive. So that blast definitely does not kill him. Baloo going down. Trying to see if we can see anyone else. Looks like to the north, Tactical Adequate still trying to do their push, and Squad Ops holding them off. So this is just almost become a small clan versus clan battle here. Tactically Adequate has been engaging Squad Ops almost the entire game. So they must have a spawn off to the north. Let me see what vehicles the militia has in play here, because they're going to need to try to get some more spawns. Looks like Squad Ops up here, way to the north, has a technical. And I believe this is probably just another technical. I heard another Dishka shooting. Yes, it is another technical. Oh, and one of them gets shot out by Beer. Beautiful shot over 100 meters, taking one of the Squad Ops members out. Now it's left up to Satan. Satan, the lone survivor. That's what happens when you worship the devil. You're usually alone. Usually alone. Keep that in mind, kids. Mortars coming in right on top of Market. No one in there, though. So you can still see SigTac fighting Art of Warfare. Tactically Adequate fighting Squad Ops. So bodies all over the place here. Let's swing back down. See how we're doing on that neutral point. Tempest Estate. And here came Armed and Ready, finally getting in on the flag. FFO. Wow, they managed to save that hab. So they must have had a rally nearby. They did save that hab. And FFO is maintaining the south side of the map. Chuckers looks like he's pushing in on Village. Snuck right in behind enemy lines.
East side of Tempest. East side of Tempest.
Biscuit's asking what's the next map. I forgot if NAS switched sides or just one round. We just switched sides, so we'll do the same map again with both teams switching. So we'll get a nice even match, and whoever comes out on top is the winner. Shot B, taking down Chuckers. I still can't believe FFO saving that hab, allowing Armed and Ready to get in.
Say that it feels right.
Stalking Mamba. Thank you. Thank you for that follow. Armed and Ready pushing in from the east. They just need to get inside. You can see this wire frame here, this red little box that we're kind of flying around right now. This is the capture point. So this is what they have to get inside to start changing that thing over. You can see they have 2 guys already. The problem, though, is there's about 8 guys for Ragnarok and Swift Knights just south of them. So they need to clear some of these bodies out or get more bodies than they have in the cap to actually start capturing it. So let's see if they can get in there, get some clears. Swig's about to push around this corner. Prop Zero's right there, exchanging fires. He takes one to the shoulder, but Swigs goes down. They're still just clearing this beautifully. The U.S. has been doing this. This is what they've been doing all match, just slowly pushing and clearing. You would think the advantage would be in the insurgents, but they have not been able to take that chance yet.
In the center, hold back for a sec. Mills, hold back for just 1 second.
Copy that.
You can hear that M16. Major malfunction. Spots Checkers. Chuckers takes him down. And more fire. Zero taking another guy down. So major malfunction going down. U.S. pushing in. That leaves AK Communist as the lone gunman inside of Tempest Estate here. Let's see if he decides to push out. He'll be right behind Mr. TV Watcher. He's kind of nervous. You can see that hesitation. He doesn't want to go around that corner.
Your range is good on those, by the way.
I think we're clear to the middle east side.
AK-47 Communist. He's trying to find, I think, Mr. TV Watcher, who was right next to him, but has since moved on. So let's keep swinging around here, see what we can find. Man, FFO is just getting closer and closer here. A couple bodies. They're getting more and more spawns moving up here. They're just content crawling through these fields.
Might want to get a logic check rolling so we can get a new follow-up moving it.
Tucci Mai and Bill Nah pushing around. Looks like that is a logistics truck. Oh, and they both go down. Chucker's taking them down beautiful. Now the problem, though, is this is that logi that reinforces the fob, and it does have supplies in it. So this thing is a sitting duck. They can do one of 2 things: blow it up with rockets or leave it. Because if they leave it, that means they have to try to push to capture it. And if they don't have that vehicle, it's never going to respawn. So it'll be interesting here to see what the U.S. ends up doing if they mark it. I don't see a mark on the map. So they might be just leaving it and leave them good luck.
Yeah, let's get that logic check rolling at Tempest Estate so we get that fob up and mark it.
So let's swing over to Ish here. He was kind of doing what Little Bear was doing earlier, soloing this vehicle. Crow Humvee has a nice 20 times optic. And he's just sitting literally on the outside of the map. You can see here, there's kind of nothing over here. This is the outskirts of the map. And he's just going to use that optic to just shoot anyone he can. We'll have to check on his kills towards the end of the match here as FFO still continues to push in. Ragnarok and Swift Knights, though, giving him a hell of a fight. Just when they get in there, they get one body, two body, three bodies. Boom, they push up. The U.S. clears it, as they've done all day. U.S. neutralizing Market, so let's swing up to Market, see what's going on up there. And you can see what I talked about earlier. This point in the center is the only place you can capture it, and even though there's a full squad of squad ops, they are not inside the cap, and SigTac is capturing this point. And you can see Tactically Adequate is already moving up to the north to capture Ruins, and there's no one there. So right now, if this swings in the U.S. favor, this could be all she wrote, guys. This could do it. Still about 288 tickets in the U.S. I have to think the militia's not doing too hot.
We're already on Ruins, just to let you know, so if we can get fully cap Market, it'll be good.
SigTac doing a great job of just holding that. They have the advantage of having all of these streets. It's the entire square around the zone. So they have all the advantage in sight lines. You can see the Art of Warfare moving in from the northeast, but it's going to be a little too late. They can sneak right in, but by the time they get there, SigTac is probably going to capture this point. And that's bad because Tactically Adequate can just instantly cap the next flag, and this huge push that FFO has been doing, keeping almost a squad and a half busy down here, will be for nothing. But it looks like they're getting wiped, and Swift Knights push them beautifully, and they are digging this hab. Bad Wolf 1 has the gun cocked and ready. Wiz is getting chuckers up, and now they're digging. So this might actually be a blessing for Militia. Oh, and he spawns up somehow. I don't know where Kudu came from, but he spawned right on top of him. Bad Wolf 1 didn't even see him. And he took out two guys. Bad Wolf 1 is the remaining guy. Kudu spawning right in the depth saying hi in all chat. Oh, man.
Move up north to Market quickly, guys.
You think you got it, and you're not going to get it.
We need a truck up there to supply.
Swing back up here to see how we're doing.
We're good.
Oh, the U.S. did
We're good.
capture
Double
Market. They're now at 291 tickets, a slight ticket
I got
advantage.
my people on Ruins right now. We're double neutraling Ruins right now.
So it looks like the Militia will capture this, well, at least get it to neutral. As they get it to neutral, Tactically Adequate, though, is capturing this as well.
Hold on to it.
So that's what we call a double neutral. Neither team will be able to capture any more flags until they go back and capture their specific defense flag. Armed and ready with that vehicle. Oh, there's a clean sweep. And then a rocket by Diesel takes them all out. K-Man, the remaining body. Man, Militia just has not been having it. Things go their way right now. Every vehicle they get in play blows up rather quickly.
Negative, we're getting wiped.
These optics are just ripping them apart. Just on point here for Tactically Adequate. They have been on position all game. SigTac had a beautiful push on Market to cap that. You can see how many bodies, though, there is now.
We could be a bit aggressive now.
Let's force them in a double neutral.
So we're going to see both these points, the Market and the Ruin, both turn silver. That means we're going to be in a neutral flag cap. The advantage to a neutral flag cap for the U.S., though, all of these bodies can come right down this road and move right in on Market and push. Whereas some of these bodies for the insurgent militia forces are going to have to push up north and engage Tactically Adequate. So Tactically Adequate is right now the only one in the northern side of the map. They're going to have to just completely hold on up here. They have the optics to do it.
Fob down, just waiting for a
Oh, they did have a fob down, so they might be able to at least get some ammo up here. They don't have a Logi or anything like that, so they're going to have to wait for those points to accumulate. If they can at least get an ammo down, they'll at least have rockets and grenades to kind of hold out as best they can. Swing back down here. There's a neutralization of Ruins.
Sending a couple saddles of mortar.
We're about to see probably a neutralization of Market here. He'll swing down on the special little globe. You can
10-4.
see it blinking under the map. That means they are capturing it, so the point will get neutral here shortly. Just a huge push by Ragnarok and Swift Knights. SigTac pushing in. There's the neutralized markets. Now it's a double neutral.
Double neutral.
Yeah, stand by. We'll get it here.
See if we can switch in here. See if we can get some local chat from these fellers. Smoto forcing optics and Crow make a big difference. I will tend to agree with that.
Guessing they have a Bob Island and Delta
The
3.
optics are a huge thing in this map, especially because every point you have, if we zoom out real quick, every point in this
2 salvos there.
is like this. You've got field to the bottom, field to the left, field to the top, field to the top, field to the right. You have fields everywhere, so those optics are just deadly for the U.S. So it's going to all be about how many tickets the militia can get it down. If the militia can get it pretty close here, 256 now for the U.S. If the militia can somehow capture that point back from tactically adequate, that would be a huge advantage to them because it's going to come down to tickets here on both sides. You can kind of see how well the U.S. has been doing, though. Ragnarok, Swift, SigTac pushing up just to the west here of Market, engaging with the grenades. They're throwing smokes in. They're throwing everything they got to try to cover this road. The Art of Warfare kind of dug in a couple. They have, looks like Nate Dogg, the only one that's actually up inside the point. But they do have bodies to the south, squad ops, some FFO elements. Swift Knights moving in. They are getting engaged right off, and this is one of their rallies. You can see Tedish pushing up here. So this is one of their spawn points we were talking about earlier. Swift Knight Chuckers coming in. Oh, here comes the grenade. And takes down Rooster. Chuckers does survive. He's going to have to bandage, though. He's getting healed up. That rally's still up. If Tedish can push a little bit closer here. There it is. The rally's gone, so the spawn's gone. Kudu and Tedish left to clear it out. Biscuits asking, any Humvees go down to U.S. lose any vehicles? I don't think that they have the entire match. They could have, just due to the fact that I remember FFO placed one landmine
Tempest Hab is bad. Tempest Hab is bad.
way at the back of the game. It's right in this region. I don't see... Oh, there is one dead body. So they did lose one Humvee. The lone mine took out one Humvee, but I think that's the only thing they've lost all game. Whereas every vehicle militia has brought into play has been destroyed. So you can see some remnants here. This is kind of one of those things you do when this game's kind of getting out of reach. FFO is just coming up from behind. This is a point they can't capture. But this is a hab that has a fob nearby, and if they dig that up, that's 20, 30 more points to help their team. Now they're at 240 for the U.S., so this could get them down to about 210, 220. Bill Nye just kind of guarding this, waiting for someone to spawn on it, trying to get a shovel nearby. So every tickets they can count right now, any vehicles they can take down, any radios they can take down, this is what they want to be doing because they can help out a lot by doing this. So if they can dig that up, that's some more points here. Let's swing back up the market.
Tempest State Hab is being camped, so just don't spawn.
Yeah. Use ruins and then walk down.
Let's get the heck out of here.
Did it fall through the map there for a second? Let's see how Tactically Adequate doing. Still a beautiful job. They have control of everything up here. Still in a double neutral. Looks like the Art of Warfare drew the short stick, and they're going to have to try to push on Tactically Adequate. You can see this rotation. They had a beautiful spread. Now they're all moving to engage to the northeast here from the Art of Warfare. Everyone just grabbing a different angle. Little Bear's got the window. They've got forces pushing up. The only entrance in here is this street entrance from the north, so they have bodies pushed out. Smoked out themselves friendly fire at that hab. I think that was, if you're talking about FFO, I think that was just them having some fun, just shooting a couple stray bullets, but FFO was able to get that hab radio dug up. So that's 20 more tickets. Takes the U.S. down to 203. So these tickets are starting to add up. The U.S. still definitely has a huge advantage, but it's going to get a little closer here. So everything they, like I said, everything they can do here at the end is going to be important because they're going to need all the help they can get when they switch over to the U.S. They don't see Grim Shadow down there, who's just kind of sitting in the back of the map, not really moving up at all. Let's just kind of follow them, see where they can go. Oh, Ruckus doing. I don't know what's happening there. Ah, guys, no, 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 no. I don't want to go tubing. I don't want to go tubing. Ah, 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 ah. Oh my God! I don't want to go tubing anymore. Ah! Oh my God! How did you talk me into this? Ah! Oh God, I'm good. Oh, and he's dead. And he's dead. And that, fans, is why you don't go tubing. Because it's bad. Tactically adequate beer clearing out the remnants of FFO. Oh man, I've never seen that one. That was a nice little tubing extravaganza. That was fucking awesome. Oh, sorry, Johnny, I swore. I broke my oath. Broke my oath.
So it's still SWAT 4
Oh, grenade, beautiful, taking down Lish. And Odessa.
Is that kind of sort of what's going on?
Yeah, I guess. We're still trying to get to the market.
Yeah, squad 1's hit the market. Is that an accurate ham at east side there?
That is accurate. Yeah, we just spotted it. Our Humvee's camping it.
Copy that, I got my
They're
squad.
just doing a great job right now. Militia is staying on that flag, so they're just sitting. They got bodies on there all the time now.
We have a handle on the hab, so I just want to focus on the point. That's
Johnny's
probably
saying
not
my
a bad
kids
idea.
won't stop laughing. That's why I do it, Johnny. That's why I do it. Chucker's taking a couple shots, and look at this beautiful systematic clear. He took
So
down
looks like all right, 1 and 2
Nate
are
Dogg,
getting market.
Canadian Beaver. Oh, he's taking some shots of his own, though.
Squad down to mark and help them out. We'll hold them. My squad's going gun and ruins right now.
Okay, sounds good.
Squad Ops just doing a systematic clear here. This has kind of been the Squad Ops second home of this entire match. They've been holding out tactically adequate. Now they're holding out, just trying to retake this point. Tactically adequate, still digging in here. Looks like they got some backup from Ragnarok pushing in. So they're doing a great job. Art of Warfare, I talked about earlier, they still drew the short stick, and they are still trying to push in on this point. But it is just really hard when you don't have the optics. This field, this line of vision here everywhere, you can kind of see. I'll try to get to a low height. You can see everything is kind of visible when you have these optics like that beer has. You can sit back in far away areas and kind of cover huge distances. Ragnarok kind of falling back here, trying to see if they can get back here and help market cap. This might be beautiful because Squad Ops and Armed and Ready kind of does not have the numbers to stand up for this, because FFO is still engaging off to the southeast. Looks like they have a couple more technicals. They are engaging some of SigTag, and then here's Alpha Dogs Ish, and that is the game.
Oh, great job.
175 for the U.S., 0 for the Insurgent side.
Good job, guys.
Not a bad job here for the Insurgents. I mean, this is definitely a U.S.-sided map, but you saw them use the optics, use the vehicles. Great first half. Interested to see what's going to happen here second half. Will we see the rush? Will we not see the rush? Which flag will we see the rush on? It'll be interesting to see what they can do. I probably might do a little bit less talking here, as I'm going to have to try to get all the admin commands in. Saying high kills both sides. Yeah, about 300 kills for both sides. I mean, that was a tight map there, so. Just speed this up a little bit. Zarhar saying it's crazy how long these games last when it isn't a Russia versus U.S. vehicle warfare. All those tickets from infantry versus vehicles. I tend to agree that is definitely a huge, huge difference on here, and that's why I do like everything they did in the recent update with Militia and Insurgent. They gave them 50 extra tickets, which really allows them to use those vehicles as kind of a meh, whatever, I lost it. But if you're Russian and you end up losing one of those vehicles, or U.S., that's 30, 40 tickets you lose. I mean, that's a huge game changer. Smoked 04 saying I went to the bathroom. What was the ending score? U.S. won 175-0. So we're going to have to see if they can even things out here the second time around. We're going to probably take about 2 or 3, 4 minutes here. I love these sunset maps. These are just gorgeous to look at. Oh, this gives me a chance to eat this brownie. Oh my god, it's so good. Cake saying sunset maps are great if the sunset's behind you. That I agree. But that's what I think is so cool about it, is if you actually engage in one of these maps, it's a realistic advantage. If you're pushing up on an enemy, you want that sun behind you, because they're going to be blind when you come over that hill crest. So that's what I think is very cool about those type of maps. Just small things like that. That's what makes squads so great. Is the realistic nature of everything that happens in the game. So it's very exciting to see. Okay, we'll take about 2-3 minutes here, get everyone situated. I get to eat my brownie. It's kind of lonely just seeing my name on the left-hand side. Wish I had a friend. I don't got no friends. Oh, I hear one of Johnny's favorite things. And it's gone. Tried, Johnny. Tried. Just gonna let everyone else get a little chance here to funnel in. I think a couple people had some drops. And we'll get started. Second round. Switch the maps here, and we will be good to go for the second round. I don't want Kohat. I want Cocaine Valley. Girl Miriam saying, I'm new to the stream. What is that sphere over there? That is, when you're in admin cam, you can have certain commands that basically you can see certain things, outlines of players, you can see players' names, you can see their health, you can see whether they're dead or alive. That specific sphere, those lines are showing where the capture points are for the flag zones. So all the capture points on the map have either a circle or a series of boxes or a box. And that shows where they have to be standing to capture that point. So yes, that is the cap radius. So this particular flag, when we zoom in here on Tempest Estate, that red box is the capture area that they have to get inside of in order to cap this flag or start capping that flag. So that's, you'll see that on every point. Some are huge. This particular map, pretty much everything, looks like we do have one over here that's got a handful of them. Pretty much everything's about one square. There are some maps you can get where these things are crazy. You can kind of see here, if you're in the road, you're not doing anything, but once you're in the actual walls, you're good to go at capping. So there are particular spots where it's kind of hit or miss. You just got to definitely be on the points. Let's see if we can get in admin chat, if everyone here is good.
Right, so we're taking that one Humvee just so no one steals that. We're going to be going second car.
All right, I'm going direct to village. I'll take the transport truck. No one else wants it.
Who's taking the lot? I'll do it. Okay. We're gonna set fob and back at Nexus just to sit there and cut.
Alright, sounds good.
They're probably gonna come rush too, so we'll prepare.
We're going to Nexus, so if, I don't know, if we want to drop the fob there or something, we can get a full squad in there.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Glorfindel saying, can we hear squad chat? Hopefully you could hear all that squad leader chat. So they were getting a lot of stuff off of what they were doing. You can hear the same sort of thing. They were expecting a rush. The insurgents get all the advantage of speed from those technicals. They were definitely expecting a rush, so it's going to be interesting to see whether they do the same thing the other team did, come after here and hit Nexus, or they do like to push Village, the third flag. So let's see if we can swing up here and see where the insurgents might be off to.
We'll get someone on first car.
That is if they're even going to do it, but it looks like, I mean, this map, you kind of have to rush. It's kind of the only way to play this type of map. I'm not too sure if my music is too loud or too soft, so if it's too loud, just let me know. So it looks like SIGTAC is on the assault. They're on the aggressive. They're pushing up here the far east side of the map. Tactically adequate, kind of swinging through the middle of the map. SIGTAC hitting a couple rocks, trying to do almost the same thing FFO did, so it looks like they're definitely pushing Nexus. Let's see how close they want to get here, though. This is where it starts getting tricky, because Squad Ops already on the point, expecting a vehicle push.
Nexus.
And they hear him, they see him. Oh, and this might not be good. Biff Tannen. One rocket to the side of that. Peanut goes down from Paradise.
Techie is down.
Iron Fist going down from Paradise. So Russia's not as successful as we saw on the other side. You can see Fire Siege getting engaged from Paradise. He goes down. Lone survivor, Sigtac Mills, who I believe is probably their squad lead. Again, I can't see the enemy side, so I can't give you a ticket count, but he takes down Muff Bandit, which he's only has iron sight, so to be able to hit that shot from that distance, beautiful from Mills.
There's more north of you, one.
Biscuits say no rally, GG. I don't think even if they would have tried to get a rally down, they were definitely within 50 meters. It would not have worked, and I think that's what they did try to do, was he proned out right here, and then Biff Tannen was on him in a hurry, so I don't think they could have got one down if they wanted to. Mills finally going down, and that was the entire insurgent push. So now all the action swings over to Tempest Estate, where it's tactically adequate. They're engaging FFO, North American brethren here, duking it out. Bill Nye was able to push aggressively. Engaging Claffy, takes him down. Beer is already down. Kitty Wampus, the only one remaining in this facility. Bill Nye, beautiful reaction, takes Little Bear down. So tactically adequate, got to the point, but they're not winning these gunfights right here. True Panda might have a shot. He does have a couple shots. Bill returning fire, gets him down a couple times. Oh, but he can't handle Tracks on the roof and Panda on the ground. That was a beautiful little stack there by both of them, taking Bill Nye out. The squad lead for FFO. Oh, Talkie pushing up, but he goes down. Kitty Wampus is getting out of there now. I believe he was the medic. He just got the other guy up because that is a perma kill. Kitty Wampus now just trying to hang on as this U.S. Army is slowly pushing up. Grenade goes in on him. Swift Knights coming a little bit to the rescue to the north here. United States officially capturing Nexus. Spooky trading with Tracks. I think they both killed each other there. Shot B going down. Swift Knights bandaging each other up. And here comes the medic from I'm Shaun of the Dead, getting up number 10, Biggs. So this is what you want to be if you're medics. It's an important aspect of the game, these medic play. A lot of people like to see medics not get kills, just go for reses. If you're a good player, though, you can do both. You want to be able to shoot first, clear the area, and get your friendlies up. So Biggs getting up from Shaun of the Dead.
Sounds good.
FFO, though, finally getting some backup in the form of the Art of Warfare. This Hab is up right in the field. These things aren't very, they're a big eyesore. You can definitely see them, but if you can control the area as the U.S., it's not going to matter very much. And you can see, let's take a over-panned view of everything that's going on. You can see all the push from the south by the U.S. They are in blue, and in red is the insurgents. So Swift Knights slowly off the point. If FFO and Art of Warfare can get on this point, I think Village still needs to be captured by the U.S. and Market by the insurgent militia forces, but once that is, it's all going to be in on this point. Swing out to the east here and see what Squad Ops is up to with some armed and ready. They might just be on a nice, beautiful little flank here, planning for a fob behind. There's Satan inside the Humvee. Blue next to a bunch of dead bodies up here. Not sure if you heard that, but CMYK Maddox says he can hear bandaging, so he knows someone's on top of him. Just waiting for a rocket to come on one of these guys. Grim Shadow's got one, but looks like they're just kind of sporadic fire. Most of this deadly battle's happening on Tempest Estate. Militia, all of their forces are slowly getting over here, so they have bodies galore all over the place. You can see the U.S. is slowly being pushed off here. Oh, and Dima's taking down Bill Nye with a friendly fire. Major Malfunction sitting back with this Pro Humvee. See if I can turn these things off for you. Get you a little...
What's that?
Yeah, I can do that.
No, it's I got a great shot on the
Just kind of peppering that field over there. I'll tell you, when you're on that team, that's enough thing to kind of scare you to not want to cross that road. So that 50 just kind of doing work of that crow. Yeah, no, get that back to normal. Oh my god. What button do I hit? There we go. Get these names back up. So armed and ready with squad ops pushing out to the east. Most of the battle, you can see all the militia just getting all their bodies on the middle flag, Tempest Estate. You control this, you start bleeding the enemy tickets. So it's just a matter of getting inside of this red line, get everything around here. But the militia side, the difference we're seeing now is militia's taking the aggressive. They're pushing out to the side. You can see Swift Knights here in the field, FFO with an ammo. And the Saw Gunner by Demius just unloading. He goes down though. Chucker's taking him down. Bill Nye with that optics, able to get a beautiful light sight line on Chuckers. Takes him down. Let's see what Bad Wolf 1 is doing way over here. I'm wondering if he's a scout. Nope, he is a marksman, so he does have the range to be able to shoot some guys. I was trying to wonder if maybe he had some mines he was going to be placing, because those things can be very effective on a map like this, where roads are the fastest means of transportation around this map. Most of the action, though, right on top of it. The Art of Warfare. Bodies all inside of here, but you can hear the medic bandaging people up.
There's an IED right there, so let's back off a little bit.
They're calling out an IED someplace. I'm wondering if I can see where that is at.
Let's just reminding some of the...
That is the IED right there, everybody. That thing is one phone call away from a bad day.
Just caught a few of them. You
can see the phone on it.
We've got eyes on a couple on the
Now, if you're insurgents, you can actually dig that into the ground, and it hides it a little bit more, so it's a little bit more effective. You can see Kyle C there, sees it. Always taking one for the team.
So far, so good.
I'm kind of waiting for a big boom here, guys. Oh, and he's able to dig it up. If someone would have called that in, that would have been a big, big, deadly thing. You would have got at least 2 or 3 of these Art of Warfare guys. They're slowly pushing in here, though, engaging tactically adequate. So U.S., kind of the same thing as last round. They're able to push into the flag, take the flag. They're slowly, systematically pushing militia out of the center of this map. Panda push up the stairs, but right behind him is Van. Van taking him down, full auto. But here comes TJ Gunny, Simple Jack. Both to the north. Gunny goes down. Diesel going down. Simple Jack, the only one up here. Trying to use these walls, these little rooms, anything he can, bandaging up. So the U.S. is just going through and just doing work on everything they can see. Bill Nye pushing through. Claffy, though, takes a shot, misses him, but Bill Nye doesn't get through the hallway. Claffy finishes the kill. This is an alleyway of death, a grenade going off. Militia, look at all these dead bodies. I'm seeing 9, 10, 12 dead bodies for the militia. This is just a bloodbath right here. Tucci taking some more shots down the hallway. Simple Jack, though, they forgot about him sitting in this little room. Taking down Toki. Look at all of these bodies on top of this hab. A grenade goes right on it. This spawn is in a crazy space. You can see there the insurgents are able to neutralize it because that hab is spawning bodies directly on the center here. Bad Wolf 1 saying, holy fuck, do I hate the instant prone. That's something we'll see in an animation update. That's one of the next big updates you're going to see from OWI here. Kudu takes down Simple Jack, and then Kudu going down from Diesel. This is just insane right now. You see how many bodies are just spawning on top of this. This is one of the advantages to getting the new radio hab system, is you can build a hab here. I'm not sure where the radio is. It sounds like it's right next to it, but hypothetically, you could put the radio all the way up here, out of the way, and still have your spawn. So it enables them to get all of these bodies on there. I mean, this is just a bloodbath. Slowly just pushing through this area, trying to take the rooftop. Andrews engaging. Andrews goes down. He's going to swing over to Chuckers here. He's been having some good runs here inside of this complex. Murdoch, Peanut, Claffy, all pushing around here, pushing out to the east. Chuckers 504. Oh, Kyle C right there. Kyle C and Gaming. Peanut goes down. Claffy goes down. They just lined up for Kyle. 3 straight kills. Beautiful systematic clear there. Spooky using the height to his advantage, seeing if he can spot anyone down there, but most of the action's still in this alleyway. There's just bodies, bullets, just grenades everywhere.
Holy shit.
TJ Gunny hears the bandages. He's pushing right in. Using that Raider gun, takes him out.
They're laying right inside the doorway, straight to the doorway.
Oh, Tucci going down. That beautiful. PPSH just has so much rate of fire. JT Deal, thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Demas pushing TJ Gunny goes down. I mean, this is just insane. Kyle, oh no, shot taking Kyle. He tried to push that hab. Snuck right in, but that grenade. It's just hard when these bodies are so close here. You can see just, I mean, I don't even know where to look half the time. There's so many bodies, so many dead people, so many just U.S. people pushing into this point. I do not know who is even controlling this right now. U.S. is just, they get the push, then Militia comes back and they push. Right now, U.S. seems to be doing the job, though. I mean, this is just a systematic clear. Tucci pushing up, Kazuka pushing up, CAS pushing up. So many bodies, this is where you want a grenade. Tracks going down. Booster throwing grenades out. Oh, and a beautiful nade by him. Causes about 3 guys in the U.S. to start bandaging. Tips are saying the U.S. is superior. This is how you want to play the game if you're Militia right now. Keep it close, keep your guns on full auto, and just start throwing grenades. U.S. neutralizing Tempest Estates, so they finally have the bodies outnumbering Militia. Odessa goes down in the alleyway. Shaun of the Dead. Shot B coming from behind on the hab. He's pushing right inside of the hab. He's going to clear this room. Oh, and a double kill on Murdoch and Fire Siege, and the hab goes away because the fob is overrun, and the U.S. wins a bloodbath down to 434 tickets right in the central of Tempest Estate. Wow, I mean, that was just a ton of kills. The proximity kill there. Biscuit saying proxy, yeah, if you get enough bodies close enough to that fob, it'll slowly go down, and it finally did because of all of these bodies for the U.S. Looks like about 2 full squads tactically. Well, Art of Warfare and Squad Ops, pretty much a mix of everyone. Armed and Ready in there, FFO in there, so they were all in on there. Now the focus becomes, I'm trying to take a quick glance. There's some tactically adequate off to the south. Just take a quick glance to see what's going on in the rest of the play. Armed and Ready moving around with that Crow Humvee. Tactically adequate. They have a rally down here. Looks like they're just doing a quick little spawn. Oh, this might be a beautiful thing here if they got a lat. As that Humvee's open enough for them to engage it. I don't see anyone taking out a rocket, though. They might just be trying to sneak in behind here and see if they can find that U.S. fob and dig that up. That might be why they're not taking any shots at this, because they just want to be able to sneak right in. That is what they're doing. They're moving right in on the hab. Taki coming back to it, though. I don't know if he knows he's there. He might hear the digging. I think he does hear the digging. No, he's looking the other way. And they're digging up the radio, so this is a major hit on the U.S. They still have numbers in the city, but you can see Taki in chat going, Tempest Fob going down fast. Double dig by Tactically Adequate. Beautiful push from behind, and that's why they didn't engage that Humvee, because now they don't have a spawn on the U.S. side, so now they can push in and start doing the kills. Tactically Adequate, just doing what they do, just slowly, methodically pissing off the enemies. And they're just clearing guys out right here. Slowly pushing into the city. van sitting in the field. A beautiful takes down Little Bear off to the side. You got some Art of Warfare guys armed and ready sitting at these doorways just kind of watching this entrance. So they're doing what the militia was doing to them when they first started pushing in here. So I think they have enough bodies to hold on, but SigTac pushing in from the east. Mills leading his guys. Fire Siege, Peanut, Iron Fist. Jordog is already down, but they're pushing in from the east. They're going to have to get by some armed and ready guys. K-Man bandaging right now. He's pretty much the only one watching this side of the road. And he takes some shots from K-Man. I'm not quite sure if Mills didn't see him. So they're exchanging some shots. And he wins the day. That G3, if you can master that thing is powerful, and he uses that to his advantage. We'll swing up north here. See how Market's going. This is under control of the militia side. Looks like Ops was pushing in from the south, and now Ops, they might have a spawn. Let's see. Yes, they did get a fob in a beautiful spot right in the center of this area. And this is beautiful because it's right in the middle of Stone Bend, right in the middle of Ruins, right in the middle of Market. If they can get a hab down right by their rally, the thing is they have to kind of let it cook, because I think someone just said that their Logi was getting some shots. So they're going to let that fob cook. They're going to push in from the northeast. You can see some Ragnarok guys sitting here on guard detail. And they're doing the right thing, too. They're not really challenging. They're letting them come right in. Let them think they're good. Let them think they're good. And then they're just going to start shooting here. They got 3 bodies right in the vicinity, though. Polecat kind of took a gander that way. I'm not sure if he saw him, though. Mr. TV Watcher's got the optics. He's going to be the one guy. And he gets shot twice, and he still survives. Squad Ops and he bandages, and it's still the same outcome. And he's dead. So Ops still sweeping through here systematically. Here come the smokes. That's what Squad Ops does so well. SquadOps.gg, their website, they have a One Life event every Saturday. But they're using these smokes. They do such a good job working together. I almost forgot my T there. Polecat running around, Prop 0 going down. So Squad Ops just doing their thing, clearing off the northeast side. They got a couple Ragnarok guys right in the middle, but still a huge battle going on where the U.S. lost they lost their FOB, they lost their HAB, tactically adequate, controlling this section. And they got their own up. They got their own FOB and HAB up. So they just replaced the U.S. one with their own.
South of Tempest, if we don't take it, we're going to lose everything.
And you can hear the Art of Warfare calling out that FOB. So they know that's there now, but the problem is, look at Militia now. They're completely clearing out the U.S. So they did their own thing that the U.S. just did to them. Militia did it right back. They came from behind, swept through, and now they've neutralized Tempest Estate. And this is a huge blow to the U.S. If they lose this, 338 tickets, they're going to lose about 30 tickets when they lose this flag as it gets capped back by Militia. So if Squad Ops can get on the cap, they might be able to neutralize it. But I don't think that they're capping it yet. No, they're not. So this is going to be a cap. Pending something drastic, this is going to be a capture at Tempest Estate for Militia. The U.S. is going to have to recover somehow.
Fob down on Mark. We're going to try and push in and go double neutral. I don't think we'll be able to do it.
Militias all over this point. Art of Warfare spawning off way off to the west. Again, a little too far out to help out that flag, but the nice thing is they're all going to be able to move in here. Oh, look at them all prone at the exact same moment. That was beautifully coordinated.
Is it close?
Yes.
Oh man, Bucks didn't stand a chance there. There's about 4 or 5 separate guys taking the fire on him. Art of Warfare beautifully pushing up off their rally. This is where it's going to get tricky, though. They got to push into this field to try to push into the Tempest Estate to engage.
I know.
I just easy kill.
Just trying to take a quick look at the map, see what we have here. So they're content with staying on the outside of the map, but tactically adequate. As soon as this is captured, tactically adequate is sitting in a beautiful spot. We're about to see another classic FFO tactically adequate gunfight. There's the capture of Tempest Estate, tactically adequate, immediately capturing Village. FFO YOLOing it right in with his Humvee. Oh, and a drive-by on True Panda. No S's given, but here's a technical, and oh, the gunner goes down at the worst possible time as they had the advantage on that Humvee. Oh, man, that was just unfortunate for Bear. But now talking in shot B. Smoke saying that was gangster. Yeah, I mean, you think you see a drive-by before the shotgun. Imagine doing it with a 50 cal. That was insane. You can see there that 50 open top 50 cal trying to take shots at Kitty Wampus. Down he goes. The rest of FFO looks like Kudu, Great Destroyer, they're only remaining. Claffy taking some shots. Great Destroyer going down, but Kudu gets Claffy. So a lot of exchanging of kills here. Armed and ready. Looks like they lost all of their spawns because they came over at the FOB at Nexus, and they're having to push off from that. So the U.S. is going to have to change that. They need to get a spawn in the game. Talkie, the only FFO up right now in that vehicle, so he's one-manning it. Kudu might hop in here. Oh, he goes in the open top and gets headshotted. And Toki just has to drive off, takes a rocket in the rear, flies it right into Bad Wolf 1, and Talkie sees him and finishes him. What a beautiful little play by Talkie. But as soon as he goes out, that was Iron Fist sitting here waiting with that. You can see he's got that heavy anti-tank rocket with Talkie's name on it. Let Shock can see him. Oh, but the health, the fire takes it. So kind of a mix here. Ragnarok, Polecat, tactically adequate, Beer. In this place, Shot B taking a couple shots. Oh, but Beer pushing behind him, clears him out. So FFO got here just in the nick of time to kind of cause a little bit of chaos. Looks like if Militia can get one more guy, if Iron Fist can push down, well now he can't because now the numbers, if he would have pushed down though, you need 3 people to cap past the neutral flag. Bill Nye taking out Polecat. Or it might have been Talkie there, both shooting at the same time. Beer is still alive in the corner. Bill Nye checking the road to the north. He hears the gunfire from that AK. Iron Fist going down from Spooky. They're going to have to keep an eye though, because to that north, all of these militia forces pushing off for that hab.
30 seconds.
You can see the Art of Warfare tried pushing in it, unsuccessful, but they got right up on it, so they know the way in the door now. Tactically adequate spawning on. You can see Sigtat spawning on. So now they got to start defending. The squad ops is still off up to the north. They're probably pushing off that FOB they just placed a while back. So they're slowly, methodically moving in on the neutral flag. The middle flag, Tempest Estate. Village, still the main focus here though. FFO pushing in, coming in from the east. Armed and ready, finally moving in from the second, third. And here comes that hab I was saying they needed. They needed that spawn point. That hab is up. Now they have a spawn directly on the defense flag, so they can get there in a hurry. And it's just beautiful though, because up to the northwest is the Insurgent Militia hab. Off to the southeast, the U.S. hab. You can see the closeness of the U.S. one though. It's only a good 20 meters or so from it, and about 50 meters or so from it to the northwest is the Insurgent hab. So they're both, it's going to be a close battle of getting bodies on this flag. It's going to become a matter of who can outflank who. You can see, let's swing up here, I see a lot of the Art of Warfare guys spawning on that rally they had, tactically adequate, pushing them. I think they maybe thought they might have had a FOB up here with the way they're all spawning. But Art of Warfare does a beautiful job spawning together, making sure they're spawning at the same time. They're not pushing up together, they're just kind of holding their sections. This game's all about patience. If you can hold the patience, you can hold corners, you can win the fight every time. Achilles Rage taking down Little Bear. Here comes a grenade out from Kazuka. True Panda going down. Oh, and a nade right on top of him. They both somehow survive by a matter of about a foot around that wall. Trax is pushing up on him.
Second story floor.
If Soccer, hey Johnny, you train Hanek well. He's nailing it. Hey, how much you think he trained me? Huh? What you talking about, mate? I just want to have some fancy soundboard. That's about all I need is a soundboard.
Copy. I'm gonna push over.
Kazuka gets shot in the leg and then the chest from Trax. Beautiful shots from the recoil of his gun going upward into his body. Clears him out. Trax looks like he's a medic because he's working on his boy Little Bear. Getting him up. You can see Ragnarok flying around with a vehicle. Trying to get right into the fight. Luchi Dobra asking who is winning. Right now the U.S. has 245 tickets. The first round ended with now the Insurgents. They had 175 tickets the first round. So that leaves the U.S. with about 75, just under 75 tickets left that they have to win this game. So they need to kind of keep the pressure on. Right now the militia controls Tempest Estate. By controlling that, they're doing a ticket bleed on the U.S. side. So the U.S. is going to really need to push in here, and they're really going to need to take that middle flag. So again, 246 tickets for the U.S. For whatever reason, I have that glitch where I can't see the Insurgent tickets, so I can't update you on that. But the Insurgents have to be sitting pretty right now because they have the ticket bleed, and that's the huge disadvantage. The Insurgents also do start with that 50 ticket advantage, just the nature of the way they play. So they have the extra tickets, they have the ticket bleed. You can see Squad Ops slowly pushing up here. They're in a world of hurt, though, because Swift Knights, when they dig in, they have the guns, they have the explosions, they have the grenade launchers. They're just sitting here waiting. Shaun of the Dead and Mills saying, screw this, let's get right up on them. I mean, that's what you want to do with these militia. You got these automatic weapons with no optics. Just use it to your advantage and push in these buildings, push in these walls, control it. Chucker Z's been a clearing machine this entire game, taking Biff Tannen, takes down CMYK Matters. Pure Paradise, the only one up for Squad Ops. Chuckers has been a beast this game. Takes a couple shots over here from Muff Bandit. Muff Bandit able to clear him before he gets into the house, though. Huge explosion off to the north. I don't know what that was. Might have just been an IED they placed.
Bob's down. He
Wanted to clear it to get a new one down. Art of Warfare still were able to push off where Tactically Adequate now is. You can see the remnants of their friends, their bodies. So Tactically Adequate pushed in there. They cleared them out. I'm not sure if they're going to see them in this field. Oh yeah, Diesel's definitely got to have a line of sight on him now. So yeah, they see them. They're pushing in right behind them. I just saw one pop up, so they might have a rally right around here. Yep, here it is in the bushes. So they have a rally up in the field. Tactically Adequate pushing in right behind them, though.
I don't know where I got shot from. Had to have been like 210.
You can see Achilles saying, I don't know where I got shot from. So Tactically Adequate doing what they want to get. They're getting their element of surprise here. Speaking's about to try to get him up. The one advantage, though, is his body rolled behind this hill, so he's got cover.
Thanks.
Diesel's close enough range, though. Oh no, W Swift is going to come right over this hill.
What are you gonna have on that?
Diesel takes him right down.
In the field.
But that helps both of these guys out, including the medic, know that there's a guy right over this hill. Nade out.
I'll try and get him. Oh shit, my rally just got there.
Oh, right on his lap. Oh, he's at half health. Takes him out, shoots him in the leg, takes his feet out, but Bucks and Trax engaging. Achilles Rage taking some shots, takes Bucks down. I don't know if he knows Trax is there as well. He is a sniper, marksman. So the perfect guy you want there. Oh, and one shot takes out Trax. Beautiful job. The only thing that stinks, though, is that medic is down. Squad lead is down, so he's going to have to start pushing in with himself. Nate Dogg's still up from the north. You can kind of see the Art of Warfare. A couple guys getting in the middle here, but Militia is just content having all their bodies right in this middle. South side is still completely controlled.
That it feels right.
Smoked04, thanks for the follow on North American Squad. Again, we come to you every Sunday night, 8 p.m. Usually it's a little bit better of a show. Johnny Omaha is our usual. I'm kind of the backup. He's like the Bob Costas. John Madden, I'm kind of the whatever dude named some idiot that's, I don't know, kind of like the Vikings Lions game, you know, where they're both 0-15 and going at it. You know, I'm that guy. That's who I am. Just so you guys know, I'm Haney31, filling in for Johnny this week. You can see armed and ready here, pushing in. They control this flag at Village. Marv Albert. Now that guy's got some problems. I don't know what that is. That guy. I can't stand that guy. I miss Pat Summerall though. He was the best, man. Till the 20. Till the 25. Boomer this size. Yeah, those little dudes. So you can see here, it looks like the militia has decided that they're fine falling back. Oh, that rocket taking out Demius. Beautiful rocket right on his face. Yeah, I'm from Michigan Biscuits, so I am used to it. Another beautiful rocket takes out Satan. So, militia, you can tell at this point in the game, they're content with just holding out, controlling this middle flag. They have the ticket bleed. They've completely fallen out of Village to the south. This Hab starting to get in a bad territory, though, because you can't go in full defense mode out in the field. You can see how many bodies are prone here. Jellyfish going down with optics. Woot and MTV up. Korek going down. So all of these guys just kind of have to stay prone. Talkie taking some fire. MTV, I don't know how they're surviving. Finally, MTV Watcher going down. Oh, and Talkie runs right over top of him. Oh, and Woot takes him out from behind. Literally stepped right on top of Woot. Oh my goodness, he's right in the middle here. And you can see the U.S. is able to easily start pushing this Hab now that they have the cover of the machine guns and the vehicles. Bill Nye pushing up. Mortars coming in on the flag.
Oh, shit.
Private Peanut to the north, engaging. But FFO was able to get right inside the Hab, and now they have control of the Hab. But they don't know these guys are right next to them. Oh my gosh, Bill. Trax is right in front of him. He ran right by him. This is just insane with this field right here. Bucks is still up. Oh, and then he takes down Spooky. Bill comes out. Clears Bucks. Peanut pushes up. Kazuka runs up. Kazuka's dead. Peanut's dead. Bill kills Peanut. Diesel shoots a rocket. Bill peeks out. Bill with a shot, trying to take a shot. And down it goes from location that Bob goes down because of so many men pushing. And now we might see another strong push from the U.S. as the militia side has no spawns left. The only disadvantage now, though, is the U.S. is less tickets than they had the first round. So it's technically going to go down in the books as a loss for the Art of Warfare FFO, Squad Ops, and Armed and Ready. But this has just been a beautiful match back and forth. Every time some team has put down a Hab or a Fob, it has been pushed beautifully by the other team. This map is just going beautifully well right now. You're seeing a lot of strong play from everyone. They're pushing into these fields. I've never seen so many dead bodies. Rocket from Biggs. Kudu goes down. Muff Bandit taking a shot at Simple Jack here. No, actually missed number 16, 6'10 Biggs as he goes flying. He flying, and he gone. Wiz right on top of Muff Bandit. Turns and shoots and hears him running, and he goes down.
Yeah, they're on the...
Insurgents officially defending Tempest, so some of these U.S. forces, now that Hab is gone, easily starting to push here. And I see some SIG-TAC back here. It looks like they might be pushing this Hab for the U.S. Oh, they dug it up, and Jess Darkside goes down. Paradise exchanging, and TJ Gunny with that beautiful rate of fire, PPSH, clearing Pure Paradise. So this Hab going down. This is what I was just talking about. This Habs are going back and forth, back and forth. Neither team is able to just completely control this map. This has just been a strong play from both sides. Militia using their advantage. Fob going down to the village, being called out. Here comes Kudu, says enough of that. Suck 50. And TJ going down. So now they can come dig that thing back up. And they'll have their spawn once again.
I think I killed the guy.
Suck some 50. Here's some orders coming in here. FFO doing what they do, pushing around to the north.
On the radio.
Oh no, looks like Bill Nye's stuck there with that Logi. Little Bear though with that RPK taking some shots, and Bill hops out of it, comes right out, shoots him in the face, and the hab is built up north.
We got their fob.
So another beautiful job in what what FFO just did. They put their fob right in the middle of this field. Fob right in the middle of the field. Advantage of keeping it in the open is if someone's on it, you can hit it from a distance. You don't have to worry about getting around a cover of a wall or anything. It's right in the open. And they put the hab just to the north. So now they've got a spawn to the northwest, a spawn to the southeast and village. So the U.S. can strongly push right in here, pushing market, clearing out Rooster, systematically moving Swift Knights off this flag, who they've been doing a great job all game. They have been containing squad ops the entire time, but now that the spawns are gone, it's just the U.S. all over this point. It doesn't look like there's anyone back from militia. They have some crazy spawns over here. They might have snuck up behind enemy lines. The Ragnarok, Sigtac. Oh man, they could catch him sleeping here. If all of this is almost a full squad, if that squad is stuck out here in no man's land, the U.S. is able to hit Tempest Estate. They could get this and hypothetically get enough numbers up north. FFO still with that Logi truck. They could get up north and get a spawn up here and capture, and they could swing the tickets back in their favor, even though technically right now they are losing 139. The first round they had 175 against them. If they can capture some points, that will gain them tickets and swing this back. They might have a chance here, but it looks like tactically adequate based on the way they're rotating, that they know they heard that vehicle. You can see Woot and Little Bear coming around that corner. All of tactical adequate moving up. So yeah, they know FFO is up here. FFO has no idea here, so they're going to put a radio down in the middle of the field, turn around. Might even go down here. Oh, Logi takes a hit. Not what FFO wants, not what they need right now. Bill Nye caught running around. Another rocket, that should do it here. Oh, and a third rocket takes it down. So FFO, beautiful try there to get up north, but tactically adequate hurt them. If they flanked around a little bit more, they might have been able to clear to get in there, but you can see that kind of did a little honeypotting. They were able to get up north, tactically adequate, flanked so many guys off the site. You see some squad ops element, some FFO element, and more FFO probably going to be swinging up north here to engage. So tactically adequate moved off the point. You got some Swift Knights moving back on the point. It looks like they used a technical. Got a rally down, and they're moving in from the east. So getting back on the point here, it's going to be paramount that the U.S. hurry up, get on the point as fast as they can. Lish taking down True Panda in the middle of the site. It's right on top of where Grim Shadow is, though. He might have got the grenade out. He did, but not inside. So Grim Shadow winning the best of that one on Lish. That leaves Muff Bandit, kind of the only sole survivor. You can see all of these bodies now from Swift Knights and tactically adequate, pushing back onto the cap. So U.S. kind of missed their mark there. FFO did a good job moving them off the flag, but they couldn't get the advantage they needed to get a couple kills. Kudu taking a rocket, a point blank from Beer. Another rocket takes shot down. So a beautiful series of rockets here, using those RPGs just to take out the foot soldiers for the U.S. Just the beautiful shots, taking both of them out. We'll swing back around here, see how the South is doing. Looks like some Ragnarok, and I see Baloo. Mainly just some remnants of Ragnarok. We're trying to push this hab for the U.S. to get some bonus points. Unsuccessful, though, as the U.S. is able to control it. Armed and Ready kind of doing a good job just holding it off, just defending this hab. So this isn't a capture point, but that's still 20 points. And I'm not sure if they dug that up. It looks like they did. They dug up the fob, so that's a smart move by them. They can dig up the fob. They can all vacate the area. You can see them instantly all just evacuating. They're just getting out of there, disengage fully, move out. It saves them the keeping all the guys there and 2, losing potentially 20 tickets from that. So they're just completely disengaging, moving north. So that's a good strategy by them to use the shovels digging up their own radio. Moves all the focus back up to the north here on Market. Armed and ready FFO squad ops in here moving in, but tactically adequate. Doing what they've been doing all game, just kind of controlling their sectors, controlling the points, moving up. Shot B, let's see if he has any grenades left. Oh, and there it goes. Damn, Bucks is still up though, hiding. Down he goes. Kudu with a beautiful little drop shot on him.
Crossing. Okay. Ow.
Oh, Bad Wolf 1 and 610 Biggs with beautiful coverage of this road.
That's the guy. That was get you healed up before you were on that.
That's where those smokes are going to come in handy. Let's see if they can start using those to move up. You can see how many Swift Knights there are in this area. Oh, the game in Brenning was in a beautiful spot if he knew that they were just to his north, but Biggs finding them out. So Biggs doing another great job clearing here. Swift Knights, like I said earlier, have been doing a great job staying on the flag, defending it beautifully. And you can see FFO here. Wow, just a beautiful movement. They're all moving together. Squad Ops Odessa moving right in with them. And they're just systematically removing SFW from the flag, from the capture point. True Panda going down from Bill Nye, so a beautiful this little drop. He fell right from this rooftop. How you doing? Took him out. Can hear that radio. That is the militia radio sitting right in the middle of this point here, which if they can get bodies, looks like Bill Nye is moving right in on it. He can hear it. I can tell based on his mannerisms that he hears it.
We're going to get a hab on that fob that we placed a while ago, far north.
He threw a grenade up on it. Disadvantage to Bill Nye, though. He is a squad lead, so he does not have a shovel. He's just got to get some other bodies on it with him. Tickets down to 125 now. So they're doing a great job. They're not losing a lot of tickets, but they need to get some caps here to kind of swing the tickets back in their favor. Right now, as it stands, it's going to be a loss for them. So he's got Muff Bandit in there. Shot coming in. The advantage, too, is that's only one way in is that doorway. So now they can just cover that door, dig this fob, and it's another fob. That might even be the end of the game here. I'm not quite sure how many tickets the militia has. This is where Grim Shadow needs to know that he needs to get in there. He's trying to watch that angle, but he's got to see that fob going down on his map. And Little Bear does, and looks like he's got a grenade primed. Right over the wall. Oh, and they both go down. Both the diggers go down. Little Bear, beautiful. Diesel coming in. Bill taking Diesel down. Bill taking Woot down. Bill, a one-man army.
Okay.
Takes Little Bear down. Oh my gosh, that grenade was right on top of both of them. Now we need some more bodies in the flag here. Simple Jack pushing him from the north. Bad Wolf 1 trying to take a peek over the wall. This is where if Tushi knows he can get there, he can help cover this door over here. Oh no. Right on top of him comes Bad Wolf 1. Remember the diggers, says Smoked. Remember the diggers! Tell my mother, I shoveled to the death. I shoveled for my life. So again, U.S. was doing a great job moving in here, but now the U.S. just being overrun slowly by the malicious forces. Going to swing back down here. Most of the action coming back to Tempest Estate, so Ragnarok was able to get on the point here. You can see the U.S. able to defend it, so they were able to keep some of the bodies off. But Ragnarok moving in from the south, and that's forcing a lot of the Art of Warfare and Squad Ops to fall back to the flag. So these guys who originally were helping on the aggressive are now having to be defensive, and they're just not getting the bodies they need to successfully take over in Marketplace. So you can see Swift Knight, some Ragnarok here moving up. This is what you want to do for all those new squad players. You know that he's shooting you from there, so pick your own angle. Sit right here, let him come to you. If you pick that angle, you can sit right there. He'll come into your field of view, and you have the shot. If he's got the optics and he's got the corner and he knows where you're at, just let him have that and fall back and take an angle. It's a different way of playing, and most people want to be aggressive and think, I can beat that guy, but you just got to be able to know your limitations and just allow them to come to you. Oh, wow. Ish right on top here. Taking gaming, Brennan. CMYK matters, though, and major malfunction able to clear him out. So most of Ragnarok, they're just getting overwhelmed right now. And I think that about does it for all of the militia bodies. They might have got a fob or something down here in Village. Just a rally, it looks like. Just a rally. So Ragnarok's going to keep trying to move in from the south, but you can see 2 full squads of the U.S. on defense. And about 3 full squads for militia on defense up at Market. So FFO's got their work cut out for them. They're kind of just content with getting some bodies in there. You can see Shot moving in by himself, getting flanked by Woot, and he goes down. And that leaves Spooky here staring at a corner. I'm not sure what he's doing on top of a box, but he's gone. And a little foot over the head, he's gone. Not sure what he was climbing on, but didn't quite make it there. So it looks like Squad Ops is off to the east, it looks like. Yeah, so this fob they got up earlier is still up. FFO using it along with them. I'm surprised we haven't seen more of these 50 cals being used. I mean, this is something they should have been doing the whole game. But now they're just trying to get a little bit tickets here and there, so they blow up a vehicle. And you can see all this movement over here from the militia forces. So we'll just do a quick overview so you can see how they're kind of defensively laid out. So they control the south side, the west side, and the side where FFO and Squad Ops is pushing in from the northeast. No defense. They can pretty much get right into the city right now. So this is a huge advantage that the U.S. can just kind of sneak in there. Hopefully they don't wait too long. You can see a lot of FFO pushing in on the east side, the right side of your screen. Once they start engaging, though, you might see a lot more rotation from the militia side. Crow's taking a couple hits here, and they're trying to get out of there. Definitely can't lose that now. Down to 98 tickets. So they're just getting out of there, trying to save as many of these tickets as they can. See FFO Squad Ops pushing in again. They know right where that fob is at, so they're pushing right in that room again. Bill Nye was the one getting all the kills. Runs right in there. Simple Jack. Must be AFK. Bill Nye didn't even see him. He ran right inside of him. He's not moving at all. So if he ever wakes up, he's going to... I still can't believe Bill... I mean, this is... It's not even close. I mean, you come right in that door. He's a nice little doorstop. Let's see if Kudu sees him. Oh, that'll get him. I don't know how Kudu survived that. Barely from that door. And he's gone. To hell he goes. So FFO finally able to push in now. Looks like they finally got the bodies they need. Some SIGTAC guys off to the south. Looks like now they're trying to fall back. You see these nades coming in. And there it goes. Fob is down. Radio's down. He deserves to fall into the pits of hell. So now Kudu and Bill doing a little cuddling and underneath the stairwell. And there it is, official battle.
GG.
Over. GG, 91 guys. Tickets U.S., 0 for the Insurgents. So that will officially go down in the books as a win for SIGTAC, yes. Ragnarok, Tactically Adequate, and the Swift Knights.
That was fucking fun.
They're going to win it by about 80 tickets, so that was a beautiful game to watch. Kill-wise, U.S., 353, the 250, so that was a very close game, but that ticket bleed was what won it for him. Man, that was some good matches back and forth, and I agree with the comment we got after the first round where without Russian and U.S., you don't see a lot of vehicles, and those games don't end as fast. It comes down just to kills. So just a beautiful match to watch. Good job all around for all 8 of these teams. NAS23, the first Johnny-less NAS we've had. Soccer say nice job, Hanik. Do what I can, man. Do what I can. I'm no Johnny. I just gotta have like a bop it, so every time like something happens, I can be like, bop it, twist it, spank it, whatever the heck that thing says. I don't know. But yeah, guys, that is it for NAS23. Thank you all for checking in. Appreciate everyone being here. I think Johnny's gonna try to be here next week for sure. So we'll get back to the normal casting duties. And yeah, appreciate it all. I got some followers today. Appreciate it. I like to stream on my own channel, Twitch TV, Hanik31. Check me out there. Johnny's Twitch streaming all the time, so you can always check him out. Most of the time you will get redirected to one of our 2 channels from here, so feel free to drop in, check any one of us out. I play a little PUBG. I also mainly do squad as well, though. So drop in sometime, say hi. Hopefully we can get you guys another good match next week. I don't think we have the map picked out yet, but we'll get there. So thank you guys for joining. In true Johnny fashion, we'll leave it on the real heroes are the men and women of the Army, Navy, Air Force, all of these defense corps we have around the world, everyone who's serving active duty, veterans. Thank you for what they do. We'll do a little salute in chat. Thank you to all of those real heroes we got here. So there's no revives in real life. If you have any chance to, Johnny, any donations he gets, he splits 50-50 with the local veterans group in Omaha. So if you want to give something to a good cause, definitely do that. Appreciate you guys all checking in, and have a good Sunday, a good week. Get things started, guys. Thanks again. It's Hanik31 checking out.